I just feel great about how much work I was able to do. Yeah, thanks, man. I have a lot more that I've worked on, but honestly, I'm kind of contemplating not streaming it for a few weeks, to be honest, just because Aaron and I had a meeting over the weekend and like just kind of talking like we always do. And man, like some of the ideas we just came up with are just things that have not been done before, surprisingly, especially nowadays. And I'm actually pretty worried about like streaming it and somebody being able to build it faster than I can. Um, so instead, I think we're just gonna be working on. Um, I have some other stuff like I need to work on it. Like Corey's new website is long overdue. Um, and there's some pages like we're working on today that I've been wanting to do for my personal site. So I think until I feel comfortable and get to a good place with LiveTry, I think that's what we're gonna do. I don't think we have too many people in here yet, but I want to kind of say that it sucks, but I feel like it's better for LiveTry and it's gonna be safer for me and for Aaron to work that way. Just because, like I said, I'm just worried about somebody stealing the idea and being able to build it faster. But like I said, I know it'll be worth it because, man, we just came up with some really good ideas over the weekend that I'm really excited for. But yeah, I hope that's cool. Um, we'll see. Well, that's how I think things are gonna go. Yeah, yeah, Joey. That's kind of the plan. Cause like I said, we came up with some really good ideas that we already had some really good stuff planned that we already have in the backlog that's gonna kind of come up. But over the weekend, we were kind of trying to come up with revenue ideas to get because I know there's gonna be obviously a lot of free users. People are gonna want to use it for free. So trying to figure out a good way to balance that with how we can make it paid either. Actually, I can't really say that just yet, but basically just how we want to bring in revenue to that as well, instead of only just focusing on paid user or on like trying to get free users to pay. So trying to get a good balance with that, and yeah, we kind of came up with some good stuff. But yeah, like you said, behind the scenes, we have a lot of work to do, especially me from a design perspective because a lot of the stuff that we're working on hasn't been done yet. And there's not really like patterns for me to kind of look at for inspiration. So a lot of it is like really, really, really thought heavy, which I didn't expect it to be. Like I knew there was some thought, but it's like a lot more than I thought it was going to be. So doing that on stream, honestly, is kind of impossible. Like as much as I love streaming and talking to you guys, it's just like I really need that time with like music that I like and like not having to talk to people and having like my own time to think about that. I know you guys understand. It just kind of sucks that I kind of wanted to make that like a big thing and kind of build that from scratch, but it doesn't look like that's going to be possible anytime soon, unfortunately. Yeah, that's true, man. Vetrix, if Live gets to what we want it to be and it becomes productive and making a lot of money, man, I'd totally be down to bring on some other people. Cause I mean, right now it's just equity based, obviously. But yeah, if we have some profit coming in and we can ever hire people, I'd probably look here on stream first, just because you guys are close friends of mine. I consider you guys to be good friends of mine. Yeah, man. Yeah, Joey, that's exactly what it is. I just really need that head down time to like really, really critically think those problems that I'm trying to work through, especially being just me on the design side. Obviously, I can bounce ideas off of Aaron, but it's mainly just me doing that stuff. So I just really need that. I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about. I just need that alone time to like really focus on it. But yeah, like I said, we have some cool stuff we can work on in the meantime. Um, so what I'm working on now is I want to make. I've wanted to make this for a while. Is kind of a lot of people ask me where I get a lot of my inspiration from. And if you've seen on my website right now, I have like my Tumblr page, which is like basically where I post all my inspiration currently. But a lot of my inspiration comes from other people, like not even just designers. Um, so, like for example, for this, we're doing people, and I thought it'd be cool to work on this with you guys since this is something that I don't have to hide. Like this isn't like critical thinking, um, like Livtra stuff is. So we can work on this, and I still think this will be a lot of fun in the meantime. Yeah, man. Yeah, I agree. I guess honestly, I just kind of it was my fault. I completely take the blame. I just really kind of undersold how much work it was going to be, and I thought I'd be fine just doing it on stream, but yeah, I'm glad you guys understand. I appreciate that. But I will say, I'm going to try my best to share sneak peeks and stuff on Twitter that I can share without like giving too much away. I'm trying to get better at that. I don't know if you guys saw my tweet the other day, if you even follow me on Twitter, but I think it was actually yesterday. But I posted about how I have like a really bad habit of like not sharing my work enough. Like even though I work really hard on it, I'm like ashamed of self promotion and things like that, which is really bad of me to do. But I'm trying to get better at that and share some of the work that I can a lot more, and kind of being more proud of my work, I guess, and still being humble, obviously, but honestly, like I feel like a lot of people do this, just like giving myself the credit that I deserve for the work that I put into it. And again, I mean that in the most humble way possible, but you have to self-advertise if you want to get your products out there and projects and work and whatnot. So I definitely need to get better at that. So I'll be sure to do that whenever I'm able to do that with Livtra stuff, because I know you guys will probably enjoy that. Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing that. I don't know if you guys follow me on Snapchat and Instagram, but yeah, I've been posting some small snippets on Instagram. I'll try and do that on Snapchat more too, but I don't really use Snapchat too much. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't want to feel like too sellout ish. Um, but I don't know. Like I don't want I want to consider like people that follow me to be like kind of like friends of mine too, not just you know a place for me to like sell my work and get people to look at my stuff. But um, I guess a good step for that is I actually finished Livtra's website. You guys may have already checked it out, but if you haven't, that's up now. It's just livtra.co if you want to go and sign up for the newsletter there. But I'll be sharing that a lot more either tomorrow or Thursday. I'm thinking tomorrow. I already have the shot up and ready and everything. I don't really like where this is going. Would be cool, but it's not gonna fit all this, especially for the folks that have longer names. Um, let's look at some other sites and see if maybe we can find a good pattern that's similar to that. I was just thinking, kind of don't mind this, but this layout definitely needs some work. I don't know, just feels unfinished to me. Yeah, I didn't really announce that it was out yet, because I want to like drive all the traffic there on one day to see, kind of see the potential of how much traffic I can get on there through like Calligraphy and Illustri and everything. Yeah, just thought I'd announce it here early for you guys if you want to check it out, because we built it on stream, so. Yeah. So I spent like another hour on my own trying to figure that out. And I just couldn't get it to work, and I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna put the names, and I was able to get it to work in like 5 minutes. So yeah, I just decided to cut that out. I'm sure it's easy to do, but I was just like, I'm spending way too much time on this. So I just cut it out. Yeah, I just got frustrated. Why did that not work? Oh, I put it on the mask. Oh. Oh. Whoops. Also, not a huge deal, but I gotta head out like 15 or 20 minutes early because my girlfriend is getting back from a little vacation she went on to see her family, and I just have to pick her up from the airport. So we'll be ending the stream around like 8:40, 8:45. So not a huge deal, but just a heads up. And I really don't like this either. We may just want to go with this kind of design, and then just work on the layout, because the layout really sucks. That'd be funny if like followers got like, or viewers like got actually upset when people do that. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Wait till you see the UI I'm working on. I'm actually pretty proud of it. And I did a lot more iterations this time, which I think I've said on stream before that I have a tendency to not do that and just like stick with the first one that I like. So I'm trying to get better at that. And I did that for Live Trail over the weekend. What up, Jose? How's it going? Jose and I actually played some Pokemon last night. It was a lot of fun. The card game, that is, not like the actual game. So, the main issue I was having with this layout, because I worked on it a little bit prior to streaming it, but the thing is, I want it to look nice, but I also kind of want it to just remain kind of consistent with the site. And also, since we're adding, I'm probably going to do a books page and a tools page as well. And I kind of want all three of those to be consistent. So I was trying to come up with a layout that could just change easily for each one. But maybe we could just ditch that and just not even care about consistency. I don't know. Yeah, I feel bad that I used that deck. And it also took forever because that deck is such a slow one to play. But hey, you beat me on your first time playing, so that's a pretty good accomplishment. I mean, it's not a product, so I could just not care and make it like a little playground for myself, which is probably what it should be. And plus this is going to be way more targeted to designers and developers anyways. So maybe I just shouldn't care. It's probably because I don't do landing pages that often. It's more like product work. So like consistency is just always driven into my head. Yeah, Philip's Young site is cool. Oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't realize you were still playing. I saw you joined, obviously, but yeah, we should play sometime if you want, or maybe you and Jose can practice since you guys are. I mean, to be honest, I'm a beginner as well, but I kind of have an advantage because I had all those code cards saved up, and I just have a ton of cards that you guys probably don't have that are really helpful. Okay, this site is like way over the top for me. I actually don't even remember why I saved that site. Like, it's cool, but I don't know, not really my style. Yeah, because I colored it after. Feel free to just do it in gray though, man. Don't worry about it. Ooh, we could do black backgrounds. That could be kind of cool. I'm gonna try that actually. Shut up, Jose. Yeah. Yeah, that's still consistent. Could be cool. Let's see. See how that looks with these. I always know when a site is built with Simplest because of the transitions. But yeah, this site is pretty nice too. This is kind of weird. The left aligned. Yeah, that's a nice site. I like the logo they have there too. Yeah, this actually might be cool to do. For like the inspiration pages. I mean, you don't have to change it, man. I literally did that in Photoshop afterwards. Just because I was lazy. I've liked purple lately because I just feel like it's really underused color. Especially in tech. Like there's so much blue and green, but you never see purple that much. Okay, so this doesn't look that bad. This photo looks completely out of place though, and I'm not really sure what else to do on this side. Like, I don't know. Maybe we could just focus on the list and literally just have this. I guess that could be good, because then, I mean, it's less distracting, at least. Black and white, that photo. Oh, the other one. I don't know. It just feels kind of out of place to me. Oh yeah, I actually saved this portfolio too. Yeah, this one's really cool. The other thing I have to think about is I'm probably gonna have around like 50 people here, so I also don't want them to be like huge images. Like something like this could be nice, but you don't want those to be huge images because then the loading is gonna be pretty bad, especially if you're on like LTE or something. So I don't know. Oh god, no. I hate when websites do that, even though mine does that. Well, at least I actually put that it's an email. I wouldn't mind it if it opened like the email that I use, the email app that I use, but it always opens the default mail app. Oh, cool. Good thing I only use 3 colors then. Cool. Well, I'm glad you got it easily. I'm gonna get water really quick. No, I don't use that. I think I tried it and it was really confusing to me. I probably just didn't give it enough time, but no, I don't use it. I don't really have a need for it, really. I actually really like GitHub's site. Yeah, I just have a grasp on branches and like how they work in relation to the master branch, and that's kind of all I really need. I mean, I'm honestly not spending too much time like managing projects on GitHub. I'm usually just updating code and stuff from the command line. Hey Aaron, how's it going, man? Oh, I've been using Abstract for Wivtra stuff actually. It's pretty sweet. their desktop app is beautiful. Like, it's really simple. It's like nothing super over the top in terms of design, but it's just like really easy to use, and their typography is pretty on point. Although I will kind of nitpicky, but they do use a crap ton of uppercase letters, which is, I mean, I guess if you're targeting designers, it's not really a huge deal, but it's like really bad for accessibility. So, just a little nitpicky thing. Abstract is basically like GitHub for design work. Like, it keeps track of your design projects, and you can like open up branches and things like that. So yeah, just basically the easiest way is just to say it's like GitHub for design. Honestly, I have no idea why I'm changing the color, but whatever. Yeah, abstract is pretty cool. It's very new. It's still, I think it's still in alpha. Maybe, no, I don't even think it's in beta, actually. Pretty sure it's still in alpha. It's pretty hard to get an invite though. Luckily, I signed up very early, so I was able to get on the list and get my invite in just a few weeks ago. And then I wanted to try it out for Livtra stuff, so that's what I've been doing to try it out. Oh yeah, I saw that a little bit. Material stuff. Looks really cool. Those are, I tried to make like Mario coins, kinda. I should have pulled up references, but I didn't, so they may look a little off. Oh, nice, man. I'm excited to see what you do for that. Virtual summon, is that like an event? Oh, you can watch the videos back. That's cool. Yeah, I'll definitely check this out later. Okay, so I like this one a bit more. Don't think it's all the way there yet though. What could be kind of cool is instead of just this bar, might be a little too much though, but if we just made like this whole top section. So this would be like the color changer. So actually this color is like way too intense because pretty sure I used like pretty pastel-y colors. Yeah. Although we probably want to change these to black instead. Toxie? Sorry, your name is like a lime green, and it makes it really difficult to read your name. How's it going though? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, maybe just tinker with it a little bit, because I have no idea how that's gonna look just yet. But yeah, Aaron's working on Livtra stuff. I mean, there's a little sneak peek where we're having profiles for people with usernames. So there's your little sneak peek. A black feels weird, but that's kind of what I do with the rest of the site. Just black on white though. Oh yeah, you missed kind of what we were talking about earlier though, Jose. I don't know if I'll recap it. I actually did talk a lot about it. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'm not sure if this is a little too much. This would be like the color changer that I have on the rest of my site. Just using those same colors and keyframes. Tornado warning. Wow. Yeah, it was like pouring really badly earlier today, but seems to be fine now. Luckily, because I have to go get my girlfriend from the airport. I like this. I think I'm gonna look at some other other websites, see if we can get a couple more iterations out of this, and then on Thursday we can hopefully start coding this. Like I spoke about, obviously we do illustrations on Wednesdays. I'm probably launching Livtra's website tomorrow too, like announcing it and stuff. So that'll be cool. This is kind of cool. It was like the picture is acting kind of like a border and like a separator, divider thing here. That's kind of cool. Maybe we could find a picture that does that. Bring in some photography to the site. Collect UI, yeah. Honestly, I kind of don't. It's cool because it's ordered, but for one, they don't really have too much stuff, and I mean, it's understandable why, but it's just like a collection of dribble posts, which I understand why. Again, it's probably the easiest way to do it, but yeah. I prefer like ones that are like showing off websites instead of just like dribble images. Like these are like actual living sites. Oh, I haven't seen this one. Whoa. Alright. That's not what I wanted. What do you need for your setup, Aaron? Like, do you need like a desk or like products, or what do you need? Yeah, I've seen trendy AF too. I was actually looking at that the other day. I wish we could incorporate more photography into the site, but it feels kind of weird having that on a personal site, especially if it's not my photography, which I don't. The only time I really do photography is when I go on vacations. That's about it. For a new desk, I recommend IKEA. I know it's kind of overused, but like you have a lot of options and it's a lot cheaper than most desks in the same style. Because you can get a nice IKEA desk. I'd say like it's really cool because they have a model that is like a modular kind of thing where you can pick the top and also the bottoms, like the legs, and then you can add like drawers under it and stuff like that. So I always recommend IKEA. Like I know a lot of people use it, but it's like the cheapest, but still like visually pleasing. And actually it's like really good quality too. I've never had any problems with any of the stuff I bought there. The site is really nice. It's not really applicable though. Man, this could. If somebody has epilepsy, this is not a good site. Look at this. It's like everything flashing and moving. I didn't know Serial had a new website. Oh, nice. Yeah, I currently have one desk, but I'm looking at new places for when I move in a few months. Hoping to get a 2 bedroom. Doesn't seem likely. If I do get a 2 bedroom, it would be the same price that I'm paying now for this one, which I'm paying way too much for this apartment to be honest. And I was trying to like save money with the new apartment that I got. But I don't know. I really want a 2 bedroom so I can have an office and like personalize my office a lot instead of like this is. I mean, I have like a big living room and it like separates things well, but like I want to have like a big bookshelf behind me and like be able to put all my collection of like my Pokemon cards, all my books, my field notes, things like that. So just be able to personalize it more. And I also want to get, the reason why I brought that up is because I want to get a second desk and have maybe like an L-shaped desk, and then like have like a monitor, an extra monitor for like my Xbox and like gaming on one side, and then my work one on the other side. That may not be a good idea since I work from home, but I don't know, something along those lines I think would be really cool, but kind of have to see. With pricing, I've put my name in for two places, but one of them is like the same price I'm doing here, and then one of them is only like $100 less per month. Best crappy site on the internet? Oh yeah, that marble tabletop is really cool. This is awesome. I don't even know how to use it. It was amazing. That kind of looked like it was purposefully awful though. So I'm not really seeing anything here that is helpful, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, I really want a two bedroom. The problem is like if most apartments are built like if you want two bedrooms, you're also getting two bathrooms, which I really don't need, but obviously you have to pay for that extra square footage, and like they're assuming that two people are going to get a bathroom there, so they're going to make you pay for that, which I really don't need the second bathroom. I just need the office, or I just need it for an office. So it's kind of hard to find something like that. They always assume like two people are going to be living there, but it would literally just be me. There's a small possibility I might live with my girlfriend, but I don't know how likely that is. Her parents are really strict, so they don't want us living together until we're married, which I'm fine with. Like, that's completely fine. I respect that. But it would be nice because I could definitely get a two bedroom, because I'd pay, a fraction less of what I would have to pay. Yeah. I mean, Vetrix, it won't be that bad unless you're like me, who has 3 dogs and works from home. Because, like, I need another office for when I work from home, but I can't, it's like hard to put it, because I could just put it in like a bigger 1 bedroom, kind of, but then I also have to consider that I have my dogs and they're going to be like running around and making noise, and I want it to be big enough to separate that a lot. Oh, you do want 3 dogs? Well, yeah, then you're going to be in the same situation that I'm in. Oh, yeah, I bet. You look into a duplex? I have not looked into duplexes. The thing is where I'm living, in Memphis, it's like I have to pick a very small area that I have to choose from because of for safety reasons. Like, it's kind of like St. Louis, where if you're not in certain spots, it's like very unsafe, and obviously I don't want that. So I'm very limited in what I could pick from. Yeah, I have 3 dogs. I have a Yorkie that she's about to be 9 years old. She's my family dog that I ended up taking because my mom didn't want to take care of her anymore. And then I have my Italian Greyhound. She's about to be 2. And then I have my Whippet that I got like 8 months ago. And he's about to be 1 years old. And luckily they're small dogs. Like, obviously Yorkie's only like 2 pounds. My Italian Greyhound is like 9 pounds, but then my Whippet is like almost 40 pounds, and he's a big guy, so I need space for him to. Luckily, he doesn't run around too much, but I still want to have, I want to live comfortable and have enough space. C/here on stream. Is it, what color is it? I don't remember what you guys see in the background. If it's the one that's walking past me, that you probably can only see Milo, who's the Whippet, because he's big enough to be seen walking past me. I don't think you would see Olive, because, yeah, I'm looking at the camera. You probably haven't seen Olive. Although I have sat her on my lap 1 or 2 times when she was bothering a lot. I just realized I've been talking so much and haven't done any work on this. I love talking to you guys, though. I just hope it's not annoying that I like sit here sometimes and just talk. Yeah, most of these aren't really helping me, unfortunately. They're very nice sites, don't get me wrong, but not really giving me any inspiration for what I'm looking for. I've seen Blunt. Yeah, Blunt is basically what Quarry is. I really like their site. But yeah, Blunt's kind of what Quarry is, which is cool. This is cool. A little extensive, but it's cool. Oh my god, I hate when I do that. I press the space bar sometimes instead, and it just scrolls all the way down instead of opening in a new tab. Oh, the one that always brings me toys to throw, that is Olive. She's sleeping right now, or else I'd tell her to come here. But yeah, that's Olive. She's my Italian Greyhound. She's super hyper and always wants to play. It's either she's sleeping or she wants to play. Like there's not really an in between there. Like even for food, it's funny because she eats like when we're trying to go to sleep. Like it'll be dark, I'm in bed and everything, trying to get her to go to sleep, and that's when she feels like eating, so she goes to her cage and eats. It's partly my fault because I just leave their food out for them because I never was able to get them on like a good schedule, so they just kind of eat whenever they feel like it. But yeah, she's either 100% or 0%. That's why sometimes it'll go, like right now you don't hear anything, but some days she'll be running all over the place and you can hear her squeaking her toy and whatnot. This site looks really cool. I'm gonna save this. I like how it's organized. This is probably, yeah, this is a marketing site. It's a really nice app too. What is this? Email client. Does it have a Mac one? Oh, it does. That's cool. I'm gonna try it out actually. I really like the app. Such a designer thing to do, like it's just cause I like how it looks. I don't even think I read what it does. But whatever. Really nice site though. And that app looks awesome. Do we need to have a puppy stream? I mean, if you're down, she could literally play for hours and hours. So it's definitely possible. This site is cool, but Again, like way too over the top. I do like this, how it's like masonry with this call to action in the middle. Um, Man, this probably has such a hard time loading on other. It just baffles me that sometimes they don't really think about performance here. Like, you probably can't see it on stream, but like this is like really unresponsive to what I'm trying to scroll on. And I mean, I have like the newest MacBook. Imagine on like an old phone or something like that. I don't know. It looks nice though, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'm actually curious too if anybody's tried out things. The new one looks really, really cool, but that price point is kind of, I mean, I'm sure it's worth it. The thing is, I wish there was a freemium aspect because like I just want to try it first. Like if I don't feel like I want to make sure I can feel comfortable using it daily cuz like right now Notion is my go-to thing. Notion and reminder like iOS reminders is like how I do all my keeping myself on track and whatnot. So I'd I'd be totally down to pay for it. I just wish I could try it first. Actually, let's keep looking here. These are really nice sites. Yeah, yeah. That site was kind of confusing, Aaron. Oh, yeah. The problem is, Jose. My Doug is the opposite because I don't know if you guys know what Italian greyhounds are, but they're literally just miniature greyhounds. So like think of a greyhound, a giant greyhound, but like 9 pounds. Um, hey Scott, how's it going, man? Um, but yeah, so the thing is, I'm scared because she's so hyper, but she's not strong enough, and I'm scared like if she's like jumping off the bed or something, she's gonna hurt her leg, cause like they're like known for breaking their legs. Luckily, that hasn't happened. Like, cross my fingers that doesn't ever happen. But I'm always worried about that, and it's like kind of the opposite of the problem you have. Yeah, yeah, I agree, Vectrix. But also, I don't really use my calendar, to be quite honest. The only reason I ever use my calendar is for work, and even then, it's like I don't really use it. Like I just set up reminders for like meetings, so I'm not like keeping it open and looking at it or anything. I really like this design so far. I think it's my favorite one. I do want to. I just can't find anything here that really fits what I'm looking for. This is really nice. I wish we could use photos, but like these avatars, pretty much all of them are going to be square, so I'm kind of limited to what I can do with them, unfortunately. Oh, no way. Oh, this is such a good idea. I mean, I'm sure this exists at like Whole Foods or something already, but kind of like bringing that health aspect to like finger foods and stuff. That's really cool. overpriced as heck too. Those boxes are pretty small. I mean, it looks like it. And like $10 per box. I mean, I guess that's what you get for high-end food stuff. Oh, I've seen this before. That is actually really cool. I forgot about this site. Oh, so they just stay up for a certain amount of days and then change out. Wow. I could totally do something like that. That is a really good idea. I'm jealous of whoever came up with that. Pretty sure it's pretty popular too. I know I've heard a couple people talk about it. It's a cool site, but not really what I want again. This page, I've basically always wanted to, well, first I should say, like, a lot of people ask me where I get a lot of my inspiration from. So obviously if you look at, oh my god. So obviously if you look at my website now, I put my inspiration there, which is basically just a link to my Tumblr. I've spoken about it before, but I kind of want to go into more detail because there's a lot of stuff that inspires me outside of that. Like, obviously here with people, also with books and like certain tools that I use and things like that. So I kind of want to put all that on my website and thought I'd just work on that here while I'm doing Livtra stuff off screen. Since I talked about it before, but unfortunately can't be doing a lot of that stuff as much as I thought I could be doing on stream. But yeah. This is not gonna help me at all. Looks cool though. These books? No, just articles. This doesn't help me either. I mean, the gradient is cool. Kind of tempted to just go with this because we'd have the color changer here like I have on the rest of the site. And then we could probably use this same layout for most of the other stuff I'm going to be putting up. What could be cool too is to have this fixed as well as, because we already have the header fixed. So have this fixed and then just have the list like scroll. That could be kind of cool. And then maybe make this like 25% of the screen width or something. What time is it? Okay, I have 10 minutes and then I need to leave. I mean, I'm not stuck. It's just like I'm not 100% sold on this design. Like, there's not really a problem here that I'm solving. It's more like a visual preference more so than anything, just because it's going to be on my personal site and I want it to be like kind of fun and interesting and also useful. Did I have to do a dissertation/thesis? I don't think so. I'm not 100% sure. Isn't that like a giant essay or something? If it's an essay, like a big essay, I didn't have to do that. Yeah, I didn't have to do that specifically for design work. I mean, I took a class that was about like reflecting on college, and we had to write a ton of essays, but I don't think there was like a thesis or anything like that I had to do. just portfolio. That's basically the main thing that we focused on for design. 10,000 words. Yeah, I didn't have to do that, fortunately. I wrote a ton of essays though, but not like a big last one like you're having to do. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we had the last design class that we had. Everybody has to take is you literally just work on one project the entire semester. Hey, Occipital's, how's it going? Yeah, unfortunately, you did miss most of it. I'm about to head off here in like 10 minutes because I got to go pick up my girlfriend from the airport. But yeah, we're basically working on some pages for my site, kind of focused around things that inspire me and people that inspire me. What could be cool here to make it more interesting too is using that topographical pattern. I don't feel like mocking that up because getting that pattern would be a pain, but yeah, I can't really think of anything else, any other layout that I really like. I don't want like a basic grid or anything either, or even side scrolling. Side scrolling is such a hard experience to get right. This isn't too bad though. Well, I'm also on a giant screen. And we went through so many sites, and I did not see anything that was really up the alley of what I need. Or not need, but like something that stuck out for me. Using larger images. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I kinda was starting on that here. The problem is there's probably gonna be like 50 people here. I guess we could have like a lazy load kind of thing. That's easy to do in React. I actually already have that on my site. I might do that actually. We can work on that design next time. Just at least try it and see what we think. Yeah. Yeah, I'm 22. I'm not old. It's not old, I don't think. Yeah, so I have like 5 minutes, but let's see if maybe we can get started on something. Actually, instead of doing the whole page, I'm just gonna make like parts of it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm 22. I'm starting to feel old though. Like, I've always been the youngest person at every company that I've worked at, and now at Satchel, we just hired somebody that's, they're 22 as well, but they turned 22 like a few months after I do. So it's just weird like for the first time having somebody that's younger than me. Nah, it's not old. Yeah, I just misunderstood. Oh, shut up, Vectrix. You're still in college. Get out of here. Yeah, it is really weird having someone younger. Luckily, it's not a designer, so I don't know. Although they do feel kind of old to me, just or like older than me because they like just got engaged, and I'm probably not gonna get engaged for like another 2 years or something, at least. Um, and that's only because I've been dating my girlfriend for it's about to be like 5 years, so it's just weird. It feels weird to have people younger than me, like getting married and stuff like that. You're starting to forget. Yeah, jump from 19 to 20. Yeah, I can agree. Yeah. Yeah, there's people that already got married that I know. Also, but again, I lived in Tennessee, in Nashville, and that's like a tradition to get married very young. Um, but yeah, I'm thinking about getting engaged in like 2 years. You were married at 21. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that at all. It's just like actually like a lot of people that I know and friends that I have got married very early around like before or like just after they got out of college, but it's just weird for me because I don't know, I just haven't really even thought about that too much. And the only reason I have is because my girlfriend and I have been dating for so long, but there's people that um, they aren't really dating that long at all, like a year or two, and they're already like getting married. It's just weird. 4 kids? Oh my god. That's horrible. Yeah. I mean, again, there's like, it's not a big deal at all. It's just like how it depends on how you're raised and like your situation and things like that. But me personally, it's just weird for me. Um, I don't know. It just feels like such an adult thing, obviously, and it's like I don't know. I still feel like a kid sometimes. I mean, I play. I'm obsessed with Pokemon for Pete's sake. I could never raise a kid right now. There's like no way. So like, it's like marriage and then kids, and that just feels way out of my league. Yeah, yeah, I'm with you, Jose. The light dev. You can ask for feedback either from people in the chat. If you wanted to ask me directly, um, it's a lot better to instead of on stream because I can't really, I'm trying to talk to other people and stuff. But if you want to get feedback from me personally, feel free to send me a DM on Twitter or email me, and I'm totally down to give you some feedback on anything that you have if you want. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, again, I've known my girlfriend, and we actually started dating like 2 weeks after we met, which is funny. We were talking a little bit before, but we met the freshman year of college, so I've known her for quite some time. And she's like, I actually have to go pick her up right now, but she's been like not to get too cheesy, but like my rock between like because I met her before I was even doing design, and she's like been there and helped me through like getting all through where I've gotten now. Not that I'm like super successful or anything, like I still have a long way to go, but just like from being at nothing to where I am now is like there's so many hours that went into that. So it's just cool to know her for that long. Yeah. Yeah, I actually really do gotta head out. I'm sorry to end so abruptly, but I like really need to go pick up my girlfriend. She's about to get here in like 10 minutes. That's true. All right. Okay, guys. I will see you tomorrow at 7:30. We'll do illustration stuff, and we'll pick this back up on Thursday. As always, thanks for coming out to the stream. I always appreciate you guys stopping by. So I'll see you guys later. Hit me up on Twitter if you need any feedback, the Light Dev. But yeah, have a good night, everybody, and I will see you later.